Hello everyone and welcome to, well, my slot on the Festival of Rail event for Train Sim Classic. We're on Southwest China High Speed. So given a driver, you will drive the train from Wusheng to Suning. Please head to Wusheng and pick up your passengers. So yeah, here we are. We're in one of the high speed trains. This doesn't look too high speed, this one, does it? It's like the massive bullet light front. So it's like almost like a commuter train, but I mean this is a high speed train. I assume it's the high speed train. So we've got to go to Wusheng. Which is in 1.7 kilometers. So absolutely no idea how we set this train up. So we shall sort of wing it. Reverser. Okay, that's already set for us then. Okay, it's fairly straightforward. There we go. What's the horn like? Oh. Actually sounds quite nice. Hopefully you can hear it alright. I'll tell. Oh, they flash. Okay. Flashy tails. So we got we got interior as well. Fancy. It doesn't really feel like a high speed train. Like the sort of aerodynamic of it, it's not. It looks like just like a commuter train. Although I suppose high speed doesn't technically have to be 200 miles an hour. This could be, you know, like 125 miles an hour or something. Not actually particularly too sure the top speed of this route. So it's 10 kilometers an hour. So it's a 90. What's that, about 60 miles an hour? It's about 50 minutes, this scenario. Oh, what's that? Does that mean bad things? It buzzed. Oh, the brakes have come on. Oh no, they've come off now. Oh, okay, the 45. Okay, hang on. Oh, I see. So that's it. That's the speed limit. Okay, got it. So does that not show up on the HUD? Maybe. That's why the brakes come on, because we were going over 45. Okay, that's fairly clever. But yeah, I think when this Festival of Rail goes out, it's lining up with Chinese New Year. Or the Lunar New Year, I think it is. Yeah, that's why we're Dovetail very kindly given us a code to show off a Chinese route, which we've never done before. So it's a first for me doing one of these routes. I think this route's also been out quite a while as well. I remember seeing Squirrel playing it back in 2016 or so. So it's quite an oldish route. But I don't know where we're meant to stop. Is there like a stop marker? Well, I'll just get right to the end. That'll probably be alright. So we don't overshoot. Okay, here we are. This is a Wusheng. Where did we come from? Funny door sounds. Now we came from the side in there. So we're there. Okay, so oh my, it's quite a wow. Didn't think it was sort of this. Look at that. It's all the way over here. Where's that? Where's that Suning? No, that's Chengdu. So it's quite a network. Look, it comes all the way out here. You've got some sort of massive loop. Yeah, massive loop here, look. All of this. And then that then goes down to, yeah, Chonggong. So where are we going? Where's Suning? So 50 minutes and we're only going from, okay, only from there to here. I mean, imagine doing the whole route. That'll take quite a while. Those door sounds are funny. Right, you will stop at Bamugo. Okay, Bamugo next. Let's go. We've got a double yellow. Full whack. So we got a 90 kilowatt. That's basically where I've started already. So what is the I mean, yeah, it's Southwest China high speed. So, okay, 160. 100 miles an hour. I thought 125 was high speed. I suppose it's fast. But that's one of the, I suppose, cool things about China. Is their high speed, their rail network is like mental. I think, yeah, 2008 or so. No, before 2008. Was it the Olympics in China in 2008? I think, yeah. Before that, they had like no high-speed railways, and now they've got like the most in the world. Actually, everywhere there's a high-speed line. It's not actually a bad-looking route. I mean, there's a lot of 2D trees. Yeah, very visibly 2D, but it's not too bad. Nice skybox to it. But up we go up to 160. Got a flashing. Well, if I see red on there, I'll start worrying. Is that like a distance graph there? Oh, what's that? Monitor on or off? Well, let's keep it on. That's what we're going to save us. So I'm just having a little look around the cab, just seeing what all these bits and bobs do. So we're now at 100 miles an hour. What's that there? Oh, that's the combined handle. Start up, emergency brake, we might need that. Okay, well, we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. It doesn't even look that fast, does it? I suppose it's only 100 miles an hour at the end of the day. I'm assuming it will probably go up once we get onto here. The silent whiz. Hope that's not a red light for us. No, we're good. Okay, is it going to speed up once we get onto here? I mean, surely it is. Unless it is just 100 miles an hour. Which I thought 125 was high speed. Must go up, surely. I mean, this is surely more than 160. Although there is another train, I think, on this DLC. Yeah, I think there's like another one, which is a bit more of a bullet. So maybe in that one you can go a bit faster. But this one was, well, this was about 50 minutes. This scenario was perfect. So maybe that one's a slightly faster one. Because yeah, this doesn't... Well, I mean, it's still got a bit of aerodynamicness to it, but it does more look like some sort of commuter train. Maybe we'll see the other one as we go along. Actually, I think there is another one. Bit of a steep bit going downhill. See, high speed lines, it's just anywhere in the world, are so impressive. Like sort of all the massive viaducts and is that a road? There's a road over there. Yeah, all the massive viaducts and massive tunnels. It's like, wow. Especially on Castle Versberg on TrainSim World, that is just mental. Some of the bridges on there, it's like, how? Got a cab light we have, but we'll get it off because we shouldn't really have it on. Right, as long as we don't see a red, we're alright. So we're still at 100 miles an hour. There's our... Oh, you've got one of the... yeah, one of the speed things in there. Would be quite cool seeing that on UK trains. Maybe the long distance ones, not the commute ones. Otherwise, it basically always just say 30 miles an hour. So instead of going round the river, we're just going to go literally right the way through it. What are we joining up with? Is that another high speed line? What are we joining up to now? What's that? Or was that same one? Oh, that's another one which is joined up. Okay. Oh, Oh, it's not happy. Look, we're going. Oh, it's 250. There we go, 250. Okay, that is high speed. But this train though is not really. I mean, it looks like a commuter train. If I saw this train, I wouldn't be. Oh, that's a high speed train. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a double one. Cool. Got a green light now as well. Okay, well, let's get that up. Is there a cruise control? There is advanced. Oh, advanced cruise control. A bit fancy, isn't it? I wipe all the bits and bobs here. Get a little thing with Bobby, whatever this is here. Is that Panto? Yeah, pantograph. Okay, cool. Well, we'll try the cruise control. I don't think we're advanced enough to do the advanced cruise control. We've got 45 coming up. That's okay. Oh, is that a countdown to it? Oh, that's how many kilometres, yeah. I see. I'm working it out, see? I'm working it out. Let's just click that. Okay, yeah, right, that does. Okay, good. Yeah, so that's a countdown. So I wonder if it's going to be a bit like ETCS, where that will start coming down, sort of within the braking curve. Or is this meant to be the braking curve here? It's pretty cool though. Let's take that off. So yeah, everything will start. Well, that's gone yellow. So is that like, yeah, start braking now? Well, we'll start putting on the brakes. What we got? Yeah, the flashing double yellow. So let's start. I mean, 5 kilometers at 240 kilometers an hour isn't very long. Oh, and the brakes aren't brilliant either. Should be alright though. We've left it a decent amount of time. So you could very easily just do this route like that. You really do not need the HUD, as everything you need is here. But we'll keep it on there. So I'm guessing we're coming up to Bagmoo. Yeah. That is what we're coming up to. Only 2 kilometres until the 45, which would be perfectly down for. But yeah, big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us this slot on the Train Sim Classic day. Let's suppose this is the 3rd Festival of Rail, which I've been involved in. Yeah, already, wow. That's gone quick. No, inside a bit quicker. Still going a bit, they'll probably get the emergency brakes coming on soon. Well, we've still got a bit of time actually. Yeah, it doesn't seem to come down, so I suppose it's just basically driver's discretion of what, you know, what speed they're going up to the 45. Although I'd imagine some of these signals, they're meant to indicate what speed you're meant to go. Also, we don't know the signalling, so that's now a single yellow. That might mean, you know, 40 or something, or 45. Right, there it is there. Is that the station? Yeah, it looks like we're coming onto a little loop bit of track. Yeah, the speed doesn't seem to show on the HUD though, so you have to use that screen. Yeah, here we are. Cool. Well, our first stop, which looks like it's in the middle, absolutely nowhere. Aix-en-Provence 2. That's the thing with high-speed stations. They're never really within the place they're named after, are they? No, we're sort of just outside of town. Or like Aix-en-Provence, miles away. Oh, we've got another train passing us. Yeah, green light on that side. We got a red light coming up. Maybe that'll be the bullet train. Well, we are within the platform, but... Oh, hello. It buzzed us. Last time it did that, it got really angry with us. Let's just come to a stop here. And we know we're alright. Ready? Electro Star. Engaged. There we are. Now, where's that other train? What's that? Can I see a little speck of something coming out? Yeah. Oh, was that? Is that the high speed one or is that the same one? Yeah, that's a different one, I think. Yeah, that's got a different headlight cluster. Well, actually, it might not do. I don't know, what is it? What's coming? It's going at a bloody good speed. No, I think it is the same train. Is it? I'm sort of just looking at the headlights. Yeah, I think it is the same one, yeah. Well, mate. There goes the express. Where's that one going? Does it tell us? No, it's just service free. Oh, that one's now long gone. So, what's the next station? Next station is Pengchi. 77 kilometres away. Wow. Although, saying that, at the speed we're going, it probably won't take that long. 100 kilometres to Suning. Yeah, it probably won't take, too long at 250 kilometres an hour. So where's that on the map? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we've still got to go up here. So that is, that's all the way over there. Okay, that's quite a distance then. And sort of from there, it's not that far to Suning. So this is like the long gap now. Let's just save the game just in case. We've got double yellow now. And we'll begin the longer stretch over to Pengchi. Which is scheduled to take us here about 35 minutes. Next up is Pengchi. Right. Here we go. That sounds double yellow. Best bit, better not be red. There you go. Sounds quite nice on the outside. And we're off. Into a really long tunnel. Look at this. Start speeding up to 250 again. I'm guessing that probably does say Pengchi on there, but in Chinese. We get a couple of different views there. Cool. So what it will be, basically get to 250, cruise control on, chill out. Almost out the tunnel. Cool. Yeah, high speed though, it's not too bad, are they? And we had quite a few on Train Sim World, didn't we? We had South Eastern, Castle Versper, Colnarcon, which is sort of half a high speed line, half not. Yeah, I don't think we've had one in a little while. I suppose, I don't know, what do you guys prefer? High speed lines or just sort of normal lines? I suppose that's the thing about high speed lines, they're very exciting, you know, 250, you know, up to what, TGV, what, 320 kilometres an hour. but then you're not really doing much. You know, you get up to 250, whack the cruise control on, and that's it. And if it's like Castle Versberg, it's up to what, 270? Stick the LZB on, it just drives for you. So they're cool, but then at the same time they're like, you know, what am I doing? I'm just sitting here not doing much. So I think I probably do prefer classic lines. Right, we get the cruise control on. I think it's on. Yeah, it must be, yeah. Still following that train. Oh, we're on the green light now. But we are still following it. So it was 77 kilometres, and it is now. Wow, but that's gone really quick. We've just done, what, 8 kilometres in a matter of seconds. Well, a couple of minutes. Another really long tunnel, which is still sort of rendering in. Do need to keep an eye on those signals though. There's that train ahead of us, we don't really want to bump into it. Well, ideally not. Well, hopefully that'll be going the same speed as us, so we should hopefully be okay. We're going to bang on 250. Well, the HUD says 250, the train says 249. I really hope that doesn't change to a single yellow. Just stay as a flashing double yellow, whatever that means. Maybe it's similar to the UK. So we have a double yellow, then a single yellow, then a red, so maybe it is. This tunnel goes on forever. It's like a never-ending tunnel. It's also sort of rendering in ahead of us. Crazy. Right, still a flashing double yellow. Good. The thing is, there actually seems to be colour signals on this route. Well, you still get the NCAP signalling, but you can see the colour aspects. Well, the tunnel's almost ended. Look how fast that signal's approaching. Absolutely flying. I was in China, you might as well just take the train. Who needs planes? Get on the train, it will get you there and just as, you know, just as fast. Right, almost out of the tunnel. Now we go into another tunnel just after. Oh, whoa. I keep thinking that's our train. Must be that train slowing down for the other station. Let's get a little flyby shot on a massive viaduct. Where's train? Train, right there. There it goes. Cool, let's get back in. Get the HUD on. How far now? Let's have a look. 57 kilometres away. I mean, we're going to get there. I mean, what was it? Oh, 38. I thought it was 48. Okay, yeah, 20 minutes. Probably get there early. Although it depends. Because we might stop somewhere or the speed limit might come down. Because we've got to go sort of up to that junction, so it might slow right down there. And I think this DLC might be from Just Trains. I know they've done a lot of China Railways bits and bobs. I could be wrong. I don't think it's from Dovetail though. Bit punchy. Wonder if it's a popular route, this one. I don't know, is there a big Chinese audience on Train Sim? massive. Look at this. It's quite nice down there. Love the colours of the route. They're very just bright. Brightly coloured. Sort of industrial or whatever that is down over there. So it's residential probably. Then to another massive tunnel. In we go. That's how fast we come down in kilometres. Look, 49 or what? It was like last time we checked, which was only about a minute ago, it was 57. Look how fast that comes down. Wow. I think we're gonna be there before 10:38. Although saying that it might slow down. Because yeah, if we keep going as we are at the moment, we're going to be there, you know, really soon. And we are still following that other train by the looks of things, so maybe that will stop and then we have to stop and we get held up behind it. Might be what's going to happen. Just have to wait and see. So we've got a bit of a roller coaster ride coming up, gradients of up, down, up, down. Absolutely mental, some of these bridges. Let's get a little cheeky screenshot. One there. One there. There we go, and watch it go past as well. Nice. Get that back on. Look how steep this is down here. Everyone down there, wave as you go past. Oh, another train there. Another double set. But yeah, I think there's a few Chinese routes in the game. There's this one, there's another one, and there's also like a classic line as well, which has like a DBBR 185 or 187 looking locomotive. So it's not just this route, there are a couple of others. If you are into your high speed sort of Asian / Chinese content. Oh hang on, we got a single yellow. I noticed that. Wait a minute, we need to start slowing down. Right, just save the game just in case. Oh, we got a 90 coming up. Completely missed that. I guess that'll be for the curve, which you saw on the map. Let's start slowing it. Luckily, gravity's on our side. There we are. We're all good. No panic. No need to panic. Cool. So it must be coming up then fairly soon. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we're up here now, and then we're going to be going off round here. The Datching Langyu something pass. Yeah, like a big motorway junction. Oh, hello, whoa. Buzz. Oh yeah, let's put that down. This is like a big train set. That's a really, yeah, massive viaduct sort of junction. Now what? Look at this. It's that spaghetti junction, but for trains. It's just mental. Absolutely mental. It's like next level. Oh my god, we need to slow down. He'll get angry with us. What's that mean? Oh, that's what it means we're speeding. You're speeding, how dare you. Okay, round we go. I mean, this is real as well. It's like... crazy. Like in China, they can probably build this really quickly and really cheaply. And probably to a fairly good standard. Here in the UK, HS2, don't know where to start. Don't know where to go. Although I suppose rules and regulations are very different. So, right, back up to 250. That one goes off over there to somewhere, probably up over there. It's quite laughable though, when you see kind of Japan, China, well, these massive high speed lines which they construct really quickly. Even Europe, where you got high speed lines all over the shop, and new ones being built, you know, quite all the time. And then just the UK, it's like, yeah, HS1, brilliant, HS2, don't know, where shall we go, where shall we end? Oh, we'll cut that back, oh, we don't need that bit anymore. Back up to 250. 12 minutes to go, 30, what's that, 20 miles? Just, yeah, 12 minutes, 20 miles, normal. Has been a nice run though. I just hope it's not going to be too long. It's not been. It's only been what, half hour. We've only got 54 kilometres to go, which says about 22 minutes. So it will be about 50 minutes. So I suppose what we can do once we finish the journey, we'll just to kill a bit of time. We'll go out and I'll show you what scenarios you get and what trains you get, just to fill in a couple more minutes. Right, cruise control is, I think it's on. No, I don't think it is on. Well, let's put back down. Now it's on. Right, there you go. 248 again. Or 247. Oh, there you go, 248. They're both in sync. No, we're speeding at cruise control. Do you think? Put the brakes on. There you go, absolutely fine again. Yeah, it's not a bad route. I mean, it's, as I said, it's a fairly old route in the game. But yeah, it's not bad, scenery wise. And I assume this will be part of the sale, so yeah, if you are interested, give it a go. Still at 250. So what's 250? 250 is 155 miles an hour. Yeah, because Colnarken or TSW, that's 250, and yeah, that's about 150. I think it's 155 miles an hour. Yeah, so high speed. And we've only got about 9 minutes until we're going to Penchi, which is saying we're going to get there at 36, so only in 7 minutes. So we'll be there a little bit early. Sort of big town there. Makes you think, what serves what serves those towns? Or do we literally just completely bypass them? We're like, bye bye. Is there like an old railway down there or something? Must be. Yeah, something over there. Maybe. Oh, that's a road. Look how high up we are, though. It's like, where do you even begin? Yeah, planning this. I would just go like a massive, massive viaduct, which is, you know, 100 meters tall or whatever, just right across the valley. I mean, crazy. Really mental. I don't know how long this took to build. Probably not very long. Well, probably a bit of time, but wow. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, that's even higher, isn't it? Yeah, just doing your farm down. Oh my god, it's just mental. Look, doing your farm down here. Look up, right in the sky, up by the sun. Oh, there's a train all the way up there. Right, let's have a look. So we are now 14 kilometres away. Still saying we're going to get there for 36 past. Look at that, on time. 2 minutes early. Into the next tunnel. There we go. We're in. Yeah, once we finish this, we'll come out and I'll show you what you get with the route. Otherwise it's going to be literally 50 minutes. Lots of blue coaches, must be the cheap blue coaches everywhere. Tons of them about. There's another one, look, two racing each other. Blue coaches galore. Oh, hello, we've got 45 coming up in 8 kilometres. So, we don't need to worry yet. But fairly soon we'll start. I guess that will be for, yeah, for Peng Chi. Which I think I'm probably pronouncing that correctly. Peng Chi. So once we get to about 5 kilometres, we'll start getting those brakes on. Well, we are going downhill as well, so that's going to have a negative impact. Right, let's start slowing down now. Yeah, we've got like a double yellow coming up, so probably another train behind us, just gonna whiz past. Let's have a look. Okay, no, there isn't. Seems like every other train's a double. I want a double set. There you go, I think we've timed that quite nicely. 4 kilometres, slowing down quite nicely at the moment. Should be down, well, in good time. Peng Chi, is it going to be a big station, a little station? What's it going to be like? I think it was a fairly big station, actually. Oh, not really. Maybe the other one's Suning, maybe that's a big station. So where's the station that's on the track map then? Only 2 kilometres. Oh, there it is. Might slow down a bit early then. Brakes are alright. They're not too shabby. Down even more. 1 kilometre now. Well, 1.8. But it doesn't seem to do the point. As they come down to 45. Still 36 past we're due in. That. Sign me up. Oh, that does it at 0.9 now. Cool. Well, they're saying I'd probably rather drive commuter trains in high speed. Oh, yeah, buzz, popping that down. Oh yeah, we are a little bit quick actually. Hang on. Bit more time. There we are. Perfect. Bang on. Again. Got a nice station, this one coming up. Looks like we already have the signal to go through. Oh, this is Peng Chi. That was really quick, wasn't it, from that last stop? Didn't feel like long at all. It's like a big greenhouse. Any sort of stop marker, or I suppose just sort of just guess when you're in the platform. But we got the HUD, so we know when we're going to be in. That'll do. Come to a nice gentle stop. And here we are, this is Peng Chi. Electro start, engage. There we are. Cool. I'm assuming there is a gangway you can go through to the next coach. Yeah, there is. So we've got, a couple of minutes here at Peng Chi. Now from here to Suning, it's only 22 kilometres, but it says we know will not take us long. 10 minutes it says, probably 6 minutes. No, probably 8 minutes, if we're early. So we're actually quite central in this town. Yeah, we actually, well, this is right in the town. A nice big lake here as well. Nice. Actually, the colours are really nice on this route. Even that looks nice. Look at the water. It generally does look quite nice. Right, back to the train. Up in the greenhouse. Lovely. It's like always like the longest a minute and a half when you're waiting for the time. It's like, come on, come on. Always goes really slow. Feels like we've been here for 5 minutes already. Right, 1 minute, 1 minute. So tempted just to leave early, but you can't on here. It's like, just get us out of here. Interesting the way the tail lights flash though. Back to there. Right, let's get in and get ready to depart for our last, well, 48 past, wasn't it? So, 8 minutes. We're going to get them probably maybe a bit early to go, what, 15 miles? So getting those brakes released. So save it just in case. Just in case. Okay, let's go. So that's what your PIS there on the side, above the doors. Right, and we're off. There we are. We're out there. It's back up to 250. Well, still 90 actually. Is it going to go up? There you go, 250. Let's start getting that up again. And got a green light as well now. So go as fast as we can. Cool. Set it pretty quickly. 150 kilometers an hour already. Here's a bit of a rocket, this train. That does go pretty quick. Or accelerates quite quickly. Good. Now the blue coaches let. They are. Oh, I don't know what they're doing and what they're up to. Everywhere. That's on a massive viaduct again, just as you do. Cool. Nice. I suppose that's the thing about China. You never really see sort of the countryside, do you? Whenever China comes up, it's always about the big cities. You know, sort of Shanghai, Beijing. You never really sort of see the real life countryside. Well, Microsoft always brings it up on the Windows or whatever, brings it up on the picture of the day. But you don't tend really to see the countryside as much. As I suppose basically all of the focus is on the cities. Oh my, look at this coming out. It's quite nice to sort of see the rolling hills. They were just trying to be fancy here, weren't they? Yeah, and I've got a bridge here, look at that. Right, 13 kilometres already. And we're during that, well, actually bang on 48. And this is also a standard scenario, if you haven't worked that out already. I saw there was a chance to do Korean, I was like, nah. We'll stick to standard scenarios, otherwise we'd probably be on about negative 5,000 points, 10,000 points by now. So I thought best to do this. Well, we know we shouldn't, you know, speed too much. And add a bit of a gradient here as well. Oh, yep, 6 kilometres, we've got a 160 coming out. That's now on our little screen there on the left. Double yellow as well. It would be really nice if we did SPAD now. Get all this far. I'll start popping that down then. Down to 160, as that's, oh well, let's not click buttons. It's only 7 kilometres now. Not very far. There's just another one of those fancy, it is as well, look, coming out. They got bored of doing, you know, just copy and paste bridges the whole way, so they were like, you know what, let's make something fancy. Quite cool on this one, look at that. I don't know if it's just going over the same river again as it sort of meanders round. Pretty cool though. That train was going quite slow. Well, we're now down to 160, a little bit early, but better early than, oh, better safe than sorry. Get the cruise control on. What's the wiper like? There's the wiper. Flashing the single yellow. Are we coming off here? Oh no, straight on. As it, we come into Suning. Another sort of motorway junction of railways. Tracks everywhere. So this seems like a slightly more major station. Going out to 45. Yeah, that's it. Probably means we're going too fast or something. Probably actually does actually, let's put that down. Oh, there is a braking curve, look, you can see it coming down. Ah, that's what it is, it probably just says, means you won't start braking. We've sussed it out right at the end. A little bit fast. Now we're all good, we're all good. It's by that signal probably. There we are. Right, as we come into Suning. Oh, that wasn't a bad journey, that was quite nice. I don't know, what does everyone else think? As we come into Suning. I was thinking it was going to be quite a mundane journey, but it was actually quite good. Flying over all of the viaducts and basically the crazy spaghetti junction of railways. Not too shabs. Soon, what's this one green? All the others have been blue, but this one's green. What does the green mean? So it's like a different line. Seems like a more classic station. So maybe you get classic trains coming in here as well, not just high-speed services. That's what wants to start. There we are. Let's have a little look at the station. Lovely. Lovely. There's, there it is. All the blue coaches as well, out here. Of course they are. Waiting room. There, nice. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, we got a high speed one coming through. Probably at 90 or so. There that goes. There's the guard sitting in the back cab there. earphones plugged in. So where are we on the route then? We are there. So it's what, probably another hour and you'd be, or another sort of 40 minutes you'd be over at Chengdu. So we've come up from, well, it was here, here. So we haven't gone that far on the route, and it's taken us 50 minutes from there to there. So if you're going if you're doing a full line run, that's probably going to take what, an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what stations you're stopping at. Longsheng. So there's quite a few stations on this bit. Shibanton. And now we wait. Come on, it's 50 now. What's going on? I thought it was 51. 50, not 51. As it does its thing. It's like, come on. End of the scenario. I'm sure it will eventually. Probably like 10:50, 59. Oh, there we go. Successfully finished the job. Well, that's good. Well, let's quickly have a little look at what you actually get on the route. If it loads us out. That's the next thing, is it going to load us out? So, career. Let's have a look at career. Career. I really hope it doesn't freeze, because that would be... That'll be, yeah, you only get 3 on there. Oh, that's the more high speed train there. Yeah, so you've got the only 3 on there. All the bits and bobs on here. So it seems you get this train on this one, but then on career you get that one. Oh wow, look at that. 1,700 kilometers. Yeah, well that's that. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was the Southwest China High Speed Rail Network. Quite a nice route. Couple of trains on it. Yeah, so it's probably worth picking up if you like your Chinese bits and bobs. But that is going to be it from me. Links will be found in the usual places. I'm sure to other streams they're going to be doing, the channel, whatever. Thanks to Dovetail for having us on. And yeah, tune in, stay in. I'm sure there'll be another ambassador on or Dovetail after this. See you all. Thanks for having me on. See you all. I've been the British Ace. See you all next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.
G'day viewers, I hope you're enjoying the Festival of Rail so far, and today we're going to talk about some routes in Train Simulator Classic. Now, these aren't routes by DTG, they're not even published by DTG, so why am I talking about them? Well, because they support the railways that they actually come from. So the first one is the Durango and Silverton, which is a railway in Colorado that I rode back in about 2001. We did the full trip from Durango up to Silverton and return, and I have to say the scenery along this route is absolutely amazing. When they describe this thing as being clawed into the cliff face, and it just hugs the walls and you see the big valleys down below you, they're not kidding, it's just massive. So we'll have a quick look at this route, and if you... this route is a purchase route, so you do it through there's a bit of a rigmarole to actually making it happen, and you have to contact the people at the Preservation Society to get it to work, but that's okay. I'll make sure these links are available to you. The other one we're going to have a look at is the Festiniog and Welsh Highland route. This one is also available for Train Sim Classic. This one is donationware, and the entire proceeds, like the other one, go to supporting the railway that the route's actually modelled on. So, as they say here very clearly, all the proceeds from the sales of this route will be donated to the Festiniog and Welsh Highland Railway Trust. Now, one I'm not going to show you, but I just want to highlight that it's available, because I don't actually have this one yet, is the Italian Adventure. And this one, similarly, a whole lot goes towards the railway if you purchase this one. and it's similar to the others in that it's a reasonably faithful reproduction of the route without a lot of custom assets. And each of these usually does require some other things to be installed for it to work, but you can have a look at those on the website. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's just turn on TrainSim Classic and turn off the browser just to reduce a bit of memory. And we'll go and have a look at them. So the first one we'll have a look at is Durango and Silverton. A bunch of scenarios with it. You get Cascade Turnaround, which is quite a difficult one. You get Assembling the Consist, which is a morning of shunting. You get the run to Hermosa, and then to Rockwood, the High Line, Tacoma to Needleton, and Needleton to Silverton, the final part of the line. And of course you can make more yourself, and there is another K27 that you can fairly easily pop onto this route. So if you're familiar with TS Tools, you can take the more active KS27 that actually does have a cab. So it looks okay. So we should be able to make it go. And we've got the familiar yellow carriages. And we have the open excursion carriages. Now, we rode this line in 2001, and we rode it all the way from Durango up to Silverton. It's an absolutely magic experience. When they describe this thing as clawed into the cliffside above the river, they're not kidding. It's quite an amazing run. And we've finalised, we've got the Durango green carriage. Now, we went up the hill in the open carriages. It was a little cool, so when we were coming back down again, we came down in the closed carriages, and naturally enough, I stayed out on the balcony making videos, because, you know, you do. Now, as prototypically happens with this train in some parts of the route, trolleys run out in front of it and behind it. So this is reflected in the game, but not in all of the scenarios, but some of them. This one's one of them. It's got these little Fairmont trolleys. Now, they're actually part of the locomotive, funnily enough, because if you get rid of the locomotive, they disappear too. And they always stay exactly the right distance in front of you, so you don't have to worry about running into them. Americans would call these a speeder. So there's one here, and there's another one down the back behind the train. Alright, so let's get this thing going. You just got to remember not to use the cab view, because there isn't one. So let's just get this in a nice spot that'll be a bit scenic. There we go, some good scenery there. Alright, let's get this going. I am using my rail driver to control the throttle and reverser, but not the brakes, because the brakes don't agree with the rail driver. They're a very strange brake, actually. It's an emulation of a notched braking system, and it probably doesn't work as well as you might hope. So replacing this locomotive with one that's more easily controlled and that has a cab view is advisable. Now, there is another K27, which is an excellent example, so I would encourage you to use that one. We'll use the default one today. Now, you will probably need to use the F4 HUD, just so you know what the brakes are doing. We do have a 5 coming up, so I'm just trying to maintain control. They do apply really, really slowly, and they're quite finicky. You will find yourself on and off the brakes in this one. Most of the routes at significantly higher speeds. I'll just show you this part and then we'll cut off to another section. Everything's reproduced as faithfully as you can expect without using dedicated assets. But even so, the overall look and feel certainly matches the real railway. See it nestled up on the cliff top there. We're just in a different spot on one of the other scenarios. We're doing a cross with a freight train at the moment. Now, it's not the fastest route on the planet because the highest speed is around 15 mile an hour. fairly steep up gradient, so I've just given it some more reversers so it's got a bit more power. And Silverton's been running since the 1800s, I believe, 1880. And it was arrived in Durango in 1881 and arrived in Silverton only a year later in 1882, despite the harshness of the terrain. So a huge effort. It's currently restored and operated by American Heritage Railways. We're at the water stop at Needleton, and now we have to try and get going up this rather steep incline, so let's have a crack at that. In this scenario, we'll take a bit of a look at what it looks like in winter. So we have to go and set some switches and back this train up on the Y. We're at Cascade, and we need to start heading back down the hill towards Durango. The premise of the scenario is the storm is getting really bad. So we've just got to set this switch, and we'll just come around and check the other one round here on the Y. That is also set against us, so let's just set this one. If we go back round to the locomotive and go all the way into reverse, just put the F4 HUD on so you can see what's going on. Release our brakes and back her up. Drop in a bit of sand to help her out. these points and we'll just fly around here and set these ones as well, if they're not already, and they're not, of course. Back to our locomotive. There you go, there's a little taste of the winter outlook on the Durango and Silverton. To finish up, I will take us back down the bottom of the hill to Durango so you can see what that looks like. So drop in a bit of sand to help her out. Set these points and we'll just fly around here and set these ones as well, if they're not already, and they're not, of course. Back to our locomotive. Right, we are sitting here in the Durango depot. See, there's a bit of shunting going on. We're still loading our people up. It seems a little counterintuitive that you're facing this way when Silverton's the other way, but the track actually goes all the way around the yard here. Forward, apparently. Alright, we can head out. Release the brakes. Alright, this pretty much brings us to the end of our little look at the Durango and Silverton. So we will leave this one here and we'll go and have a look at the Welsh Highland now. So it's just a cool route that supports the Durango and Silverton Railway. Alright, on to the Festiniog and Welsh Highland Railway now. Durango and Silverton came with 5 or 6 scenarios. This one is a lot richer in what you get for the cash, and you really don't pay very much for this route at all. Now, you do need the original Settle and Carlisle installed to get a lot of the scenery assets, otherwise you'll see milk bottles everywhere, which means missing asset. But you do get quite a bit for it. So you get the locomotive Blanche with 2 scenarios. You get the locomotive David Lloyd George with 1 scenario, shunting at the port. And that's a double-ended fairly, which is kind of cool. We have the locomotive FR Mountaineer, which has got rather a few scenarios. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scenarios. We have the FR Gravity Wagon, which you can ride down. This is something that they do regularly. I'm not sure if they'll let the public ride this thing, but they do ride the gravity train down the hill. We get the Murden Emrys locomotive, which is another double fairly. Double fairlies are unique in that they're 2 locomotive boilers, back to back, single firebox, and some of them have 2 fireboxes, but they're still run by the same fireman. And essentially, what's 2 locomotives? One going backwards, one going forwards. We have 4 scenarios for that one. We have another one for the Murden Emrys, and we have Taliesin, I hope I spelled that correctly, little tank locomotive, and we have 3 for that. We have the Garretts. Now these Garretts are same as the South African Garretts that I actually run on the railway that I work on. So these are kind of cool. And we've got 3 Garretts, and in total 5 scenarios across the different Garretts. Start by opening the doors for departure. You'll be leaving for Porthmadog by 11:15. Alright, so let's just have a look at our status of this machine. So we've got some brakes on, everything else is fine. Let's get the doors open. Awful lot of people getting out. Amazing how many people fit in this little tiny train. So the Garretts are quite well represented. The other locomotives are as well when you have a look at those. So these are NGG 16 locomotives. And they're running on just under 2 foot gauge, which is quite impressive. They do have a fully operational cab that you can use. You can run all of the controls. I'm going to use the rail driver for mine, so let's get the brakes off. And let's get out of here. Start heading up the hill. Now there are a lot of assets that have been specifically built for this route. Quite a long train for such a little railway, but certainly quite a difficult. It's the Pullman observation, and the seating position for passengers is in fact inside the Pullman observation, which is kind of cool. Nice view of the line. Do quickly come out into the more open countryside. It's got a variety of pre-recorded whistles. The different garrets have different whistles too. Oh, looks like she misses the train. Alrighty, that's enough of the garret in this end of the line. Let's go and look at something else. Oh no, we're out here at Porthmadog, so let's get the doors open. Just while we're loading up people, there's rather a lot of detail to this area, so let's just have a quick look. Quite a few dedicated assets specifically for the place. The main station building. We have got a operative water and coaling tower here, so you can use these, and you do use them in at least one of the scenarios. Nice little port area over here. Right away, next stop Minford. Don't forget to take on water. Good-o. I do have to say that the quality of the rolling stock in this is absolutely amazing. And they do have a very satisfying thump to them. Some good bass sounds. We do have fully operational cabs in these locomotives as well. area that's terrifically modelled, the locomotive sheds. You've got most of your available fleet sitting over here, ready for you to use. A couple more fairlies sitting over here. People certainly dress up to ride the rails here, that's for sure. This is a great experience. hoping this whole train will fit in the platform, because there's a red signal up there near the locos. And of course we're in Wales, where 1F is never enough. Oh, the red signal's to the other way. Not a problem. Apparently that's filling up my locomotive. But anyway, that's probably enough of the Festiniog and Welsh Highland Railway. Down here and have a look at the other little train that's sitting here, which appears to be double-ended. Next stop, Penryn. We won't be going there today. It's a double-ended train, locomotives on each end, unusual for Train Sim Classic. People standing on the tracks, not unusual for anywhere though, because, you know, people are just, well, yes, not very clever sometimes, and sometimes Darwin gets them, but that's okay. So we can sit here, we'll pop up the other end, we'll send our train out, since he's all filled up with water now apparently. And that'll finish up this video with this quick look at the route for the Welsh Highland Railway and Festiniog. And I'll make sure there's links to the pages for you to get the two routes we've looked at today, should you desire to. And remember that they're not commercial. You do pay for them, but the proceeds go to support the railways. Good stuff. Great way to bring some content out for Train Sim Classic and for people's enjoyment and to support the railway itself. So I hope you've enjoyed this video as part of the Festival of Rail, and thanks to Dovetail, particularly JD and Alex and Jan and Jamie for facilitating, and I hope you've got some other interesting content coming up next. Alright, I am TrainSimulatorDriver. You can find me on YouTube. It's youtube.com/TrainSimulatorDriver, funnily enough, all one word. Anyway, enjoy yourselves. We're signing off now from Minford, where 1F isn't enough and double D is the way to go. Alrighty, see ya!
We played a game.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this pre-recorded video of the HX China Railways HXD1. This is new, it's coming new to Steam. It's from Just Trains, and we've got all sorts of different TSC content coming very soon. So we've actually got the Dovetail Direct tomorrow, so there will be loads of announcements with that. So yes, let's get in. Let me turn my camera off. There we go. So it says this freight train bound for Suning. The duration of this task is 48 minutes at Nanchong Station. Change cab ends and head for Sinian, and you'll stop at Sinian Station for 2 minutes. Sorry if I get the pronunciations wrong. So the loco actually runs on South West China High Speed, which is what we're currently on, and it also runs on Long High Railway as well, which again are Just Trains routes. So yes, let's get in. Let me unpause the game. The loco is set from cold, so we need to put the key in first. Wait for the screens. While the screen's coming on, I'll put it into forwards. You just have to wait 10 seconds for everything to come up, which it has. We then put the pantograph up, which you can see we get our voltage. Put MCB on, so MCB on, and then we need to put our air compressor on, because if not our brakes won't work, which is something I found out later on. So there we go, and I think we are pretty much there. What I'm going to do is I'm just put the headlights on as well. We've got to swap locos. We've got 2 locos on the set. So there we go. Take the parking brake off. And this is the HXD1. Look at this. And we're off. someone passing us. So we've got a yellow signal, so this is our signal indicator in the cab here. So obviously we've got to stop in the siding up here. That's our safety system. See our siding location that we need to come into. Power off now. Start braking. So as at the moment we've got a yellow, but we'll see the red in front, but you'll see the indicator change. We'll get closer. Goes our indicator's changed. Our warning system. Make sure I get our whole train into the platform, or into the siding here. More freight coming in. Go in the siding. Perfect. So what we're going to do is take the pantograph down, put it into neutral. We'll then take the key out because we're shopping cab ends. So we go into the other cab now, and we can depart at 16:05. So we need to put the cab back on again, put it back into forward. Wait for a couple of seconds. Put the pantograph up. We've got power. Turn the air compressor on. MCB on. I think the other thing we need to do. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the headlight out. The other cab. There's the headlight gone. So we can now put the headlight up. There we are. Right, we can depart now. Oh. Parking brake. There we go, we're off. got to go up to 90 kilometres an hour. Obviously, it won't be as fast as the high-speed trains that run along here. So, HSD1 is a high-power electric heavy freight unit created by Siemens and CR Zunzhou Electric Locomotive Company, based on the Eurosprinter, which you can probably see the front of it, the front shape. Definitely looks like a Eurosprinter. So, its loco is often referred to as Harmony, reflecting the locomotive's role in promoting efficiency, reduced emissions, low energy consumption, reliable running on China's railway system. The loco also, when you get the loco, you don't just get the unit, you also get the AC62 gondola, the P54 freight car, the NX70A freight wagons, and G60K oil wagons. Quite a lot. Increasing speed well. Amazing junction here, look at this. Flyovers everywhere, look. So we're going down, so this is the network that we're on. It's quite a large network. So we are up here, and we are driving down to here. There we go. Get the warning system quickly, so we don't have the emergency brakes come on. Well, that is a really gold car. Look at that. 2 gold cars. So also, there's going to be a new Chinese bundle as well. Be launched this week. So you've got Southwest China High Speed in the bundle, Shenkun Railway, the CRH2A, as well as the core routes. And also the Chinese route is recently upgraded to have Chinese localization. And this is a Complete My Collection bundle, so you have 40% off as well, so that's really good. It's quite a spacious cab, as you can see as well in here. Yellow. train. It's all the different wagons they've got as well. Also about the HXD1, they were built between 2006 and 2012. There's actually 271 produced altogether. They weigh 184 tons, which is quite heavy. They have a top speed of 120 kilometers an hour or 75 miles an hour. So yes, they've got quite a few. And they've changed livery a few times as well, by the looks of it. Being a high-speed route, you can see in and out of... it doesn't really work with the valley. They literally pull a bridge with tunnels at either end. It's quite amazing how they build high-speed lines. Got 47 kilometers to go. Also, this train's got cruise control as well. Got a bit of a gradient coming up as well. Do a see, we've lost a bit of speed now because it's quite a heavy gradient. And we've got quite a heavy train as well. some nice camera shots showing. Going quite fast. See how heavy our train is, quite a large one. Where are we now? We are about here now. So my guess is when they run these, I reckon that that's, you know, probably maybe on weekends or at evening times when the high-speed trains aren't running, or there'll be time to run in with them. Because obviously the other trains were catching them up quite quickly. See where the gradient now flattens out. Because it's had to gain quite a lot of height. Go. Starting to increase speed now. Got a bit of a downhill section as well, so hopefully speed us up a little bit as well. 37 kilometres to go. There's another train. Well, that's pulling mixed rate. That we're getting a boost now. We come down the hill. flattened out again now. So you got the auxiliary lights which come out underneath. Auxiliary lights there. So we've got another downhill section. It's the start of the downhill section, you can see it. You have to keep on top of the warning system, it comes up quite a lot. Here we go. See what speed we can get up to now. We even got a dead loco behind us, that'll give us some weight to push us. Here comes another. Coming the other way. Rain or sand on that side. So we're doing okay for time. We've actually gained some time, which is good. Nearly gained 2 minutes. That's brilliant. 25 kilometres to go. Oh, we've got a green. Lovely. Where are we now? Oh, hello. Oh, looks like we're coming through a station. Actually got another goods train waiting on the siding there. On the platform, actually. We've just passed through there. See if that helps actually have a loco actually working at the back as well. It might do. Give us a slight boost. Quick question for chat. Have you ever been on the China Railways before? And if so, which route? And also, what's your favourite Chinese locomotive or unit? Also, don't forget, obviously, it's our Festival Rail sale, so there's tons of stuff, loads of stuff that you can have a go with. Check out all the different content we've had over the past few days, all the different streams. Also, check out all the bits we have on sale. I'm sure there's something for all. Look at this for a bridge, wow. have to zoom so far out so you can actually see it all. 13 kilometres away now. Just straight on the other way. Turn off the other loco now. There's the pantograph. Look at that, signal change, that's brilliant. We'll find another one. Oh, we've got a safety system. And we've got a downhill section again. You see there's a yellow one there, look, 90. Nine kilometres to go. That's now increased to 160. What does ours say? 200. I think. It was quite a steep gradient, that one. We increased quite a bit of speed. We're actually at the moment going to be 5 minutes early. We might have broken all the traction motors, but hey ho. We've got another loco on the back, so that's fine. Another massive bridge coming up. Oh wow, look at this one. Five kilometres to go. So where are we? We're actually there, so we're not far away from... What we'll do is we'll probably start rolling. Take the power off. we've got a bit of an uphill gradient as well before we come in, so that'll work out quite well. Flashing yellow. Which has dropped down to 160, which you're already doing under anyway. And you've got two lines diverging. So they're avoiding lines. So slowly decreasing speed. Just using the gradient to slow down. I haven't got any brakes on. No power. All we're doing is just rolling and using the gradient to slow us down. We're set with the next step there. All yellows as we come in. I think we probably will diverge in a minute, I should think. Whether we come nearer. Oh, hello. I'm doing 45 anyway. Look at that. Yeah, I was right. You can see as I put power up and down on the screens. There we go. Quite a big station here. Safety systems going off again. Look at this for a station building up. The city behind. Let's put a bit more power down because I didn't quite put enough on to roll in. And at the moment we are 4 minutes early. So if there's any high-speed trains, that have got to run in behind us or in front of us, we're sure we actually clear the station. Because if not, we'll be and there we have it, we have arrived. So let me put my camera back on. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed this. We've got loads of more streams and videos coming up. So yes, but this will be out very soon. The HXD one from Just Trains that hopefully will be with us very soon. And we've got some more amazing announcements tomorrow, which make sure you're there tomorrow. Funnily enough, it's also my birthday tomorrow, so it works out quite well. So make sure you're there and enjoy the rest of the festival. And I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye bye.